Hey everyone, it's Ethan Ormis back again for another video today, and welcome back to the channel, guys. We're here again for yet another CDL Pick'em predictions video, and of course we've got the Major 5 coming up, and I'm very excited to get into this one. So yeah, let's hop into it. We've got some very interesting matches that start tomorrow. So yeah, let's hop into it. We're going to start off in the losers bracket, or Elim round one. So we've got the Subliners and the Gorillas, and it sounds like Diamond Con will continue to be playing with the New York Subliners, and it also sounds like Clayster might not be playing again for the rest of this season, which is very interesting. I'm not too sure how that's going to go for them, but I do think they beat the Gorillas here. I can't imagine the Gorillas win anything ever, but I do have them winning a map, to be fair. Probably the Search and Destroy. I can't really imagine them winning a respawn, but you never know. Then we move on to the Seattle Search and Paris Legion. I do think Lantane will dominate once again and will defeat the Paris Legion. Honestly, I could see it being in 3 maps, but probably 4 maps. You know what, we might as well continue on with losers. Florida and New York. We've got Florida for sure winning this series, I think, probably in 4 games. So no sweeps as of yet. Then this could be a very interesting one. London and Seattle. I honestly do think it'll be a pretty close series. I do think Seattle wins it again, though, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Seattle could actually win against these guys again, but I do feel like the Ravens can actually pull something up. I don't know. We'll see, though, I guess. And then I guess we go to winners. So we have Toronto versus the LA Thieves, and we have Atlanta versus Minnesota in the first round. Very interesting. Toronto's match is the last of the night, which means I won't be able to watch it because of my sleep schedule / because of my work schedule. So that sucks. Nonetheless, I'm thinking Toronto wins that series, probably in a sweep. I am going to say. And then we've got FaZe versus Rocker. And honestly, I could see the Rocker taking a map off FaZe. Rocker has been very solid recently. And there's a part of me that honestly thinks that the Rocker are number 5 right now, which is very interesting. So then we've got Optic versus Ultra, and Empire versus FaZe. So the top 4 teams in the league essentially get to battle it out. So, and to be fair, I probably think as of right now, it's probably in order from, I guess, bottom to top. FaZe 1, Empire 2, Ultra 3, and then Optic 4. So what does that mean, though, for my predictions? Man, it is so tough to think. Dallas is on a very good run right now, and I am very worried about that. But I do think FaZe is gonna come out hotter and is gonna send Dallas to losers, probably in 4 games. Now, for Toronto and Chicago, this is very close for me. I feel like it's going to be a very close series between 5 games. I feel like Toronto wins that series, though, which means Chicago and Dallas are sent down to losers. But we got to first continue on with the round 3 of losers. So Thieves and Mutineers. This is John's first time back on LAN. I feel like he might need some time to warm up, and after that Toronto series, I feel like they come out and play much better, and they probably beat the Mutineers in what I'm going to say is probably 4 games. And then I have a feeling the Rocker will close out the series against the Surge, probably in 4 games as well. Actually, I could see the Rocker sweeping Surge, to be honest. But then we've got Empire Thieves and Chicago and Minnesota. So, these are very interesting matchups as well. Optic and Rocker, though. Who do we have here? Oh, God, this is a very tough one. Oh, there's a part of me that really thinks Minnesota wins this series, but Chicago has really hit their stride right now as well, which is very scary. So, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking Optic wins this series. You know, last time these two teams faced in this exact same position, I believe Minnesota won. But I do think it'll be Optic this time in probably 4 games. I imagine Rocker take the Search and Destroy. And then Empire, I honestly feel like they 3-0 the Thieves. But I do feel like the Thieves could honestly give them a run for their money. Then we've got the final 4 series of the weekend. The biggest 4 series of the weekend. So Toronto and Atlanta. Who is going to move on to the major final? I do think it will be Atlanta this time around. You know, last major, I had Toronto moving on to the final. I had them winning. But at this point, I do have Atlanta moving on to the major final first. And I do think Toronto takes a map off them, though. Then we've got Dallas versus Chicago, a very interesting series, to say the least. Oh, man, this is a really tough one as well. Does Optic maybe move on to the finals? Or to the losers' finals, at least, I should say. Does Empire get back to the exact same position and have the exact same final 3 as the last event? That is the question. With fans in the building, man, I gotta think Optic. I mean, I know they're gonna be in Dallas or they're gonna be in Texas, but man, I gotta imagine there are gonna be more Chicago fans there than any other team, obviously, for obvious reasons. It just means who is going to win that series, though. This is really tough. This is really, really tough. These are really tough decisions, man. My God. Oh, this is painful. Oh, I don't even know who to pick, man. Well, let's go through it map by map. Who takes map 1? I would imagine Chicago takes map 1. And then I would imagine Dallas takes map 2. And Dallas has been pretty solid in control lately. They probably take map 3. Does Optic force a map 5, though, is the question. I say yes, honestly. And if we go to a search again, I gotta say it's probably Dallas. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Dallas again. So I'm predicting the exact same final 3 once again. As I did in the Major 4. But is it going to pan out differently this time? I honestly don't know. I feel like it could be so similar. But Toronto has lost back-to-back series to Dallas right now, and something genuinely tells me, I'm just not being biased here. Something tells me that Toronto will smarten their act up against Dallas, and they will come out and win the series this time. I do think it'll probably be a 5-game series, and then we've got a rematch of the Stage 2 final between Atlanta and Toronto, and nonetheless, that will be Atlanta in every single grand final of this season, and they are 3 out of 4 right now. Toronto, the only other team to win one, so what is going to happen here, I think? Oh man, this is tough. Atlanta or Toronto. So it's so tough. The way that COD works sometimes is just a team cannot win 2 times in a row, you know? You know what? Coming off the momentum of closing out against Dallas, they're going to be warm. Does Toronto win? I don't know. I think Toronto probably wins the first 2 maps. They come out hot, and then Dallas kind of wakes up. I think it's going to be Atlanta in 8. I think Atlanta wins. It is very tough, though. I hope it's Toronto, but I do think Atlanta wins. Sadly. I hope it's Toronto. Either way, though, I don't know. Man, this is really tough. This is a very, very tough decision to make. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna go with Atlanta winning the Stage 5 playoffs or the Stage 5 major, and they will best the Toronto Ultra in a 9-game series. Well, I guess technically an 8-game series. But there are going to be a lot of close matches this weekend, I think, and I am very, very excited for them. Uh, man, this is really, really tough. I don't know how I feel about this. Either way, I think Optic could move on to the losers finals. I think Dallas or Optic could move on to the winners finals, but I do think Atlanta is the team in the final from the winner side of things. But any of the 3 teams I have in the losers bracket could make it to the final. And the issue with that is I really don't know who wins, man. Optic obviously just beat Atlanta. I don't know if Optic could do it again. Dallas just lost to Atlanta. Maybe they come back and win. Toronto just lost to Atlanta. Maybe they come back and win and not lose 2 times in a row. But I don't know. Toronto, I mean, Dallas and Atlanta seems to have Toronto's number right now, which is my worry for Toronto. But I do feel like Toronto can learn from their mistakes over their past couple series with Dallas and come back and clutch up. So I do think Toronto goes to the final. Does that mean they win, though? I don't know. I think Atlanta's going to really come out hot here, and I don't think they're really going to mess around at all. I'm not saying the games won't be close or the series won't be close, but I do think Atlanta wins this series and wins Major 5 and is going to be the best team. I mean, already is the best team heading into champs, but is going to be 100% the best team heading into champs. And yeah, you know what? If Atlanta FaZe does not win this event, they have to win champs. Because this season is arguably already one of the greatest seasons of all time for one team. So Atlanta's really gonna prove it here by the to end off this season. So I am gonna end the video there, guys. I'm not too confident in some of these picks just because I think they were so close and they could go either way. I know you got a 50-50% chance in every series, but man, it's just some of these series can be and probably will be so close. So I'm gonna end the video there, guys. Let me know who you think is gonna win. I do have a rematch of my predictions for the Major 4, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, thank you guys all so much for watching. Hope you did enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.